Boom. Gotcha.
Roger. Roger.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton,
Scott Swiftwater Tony, Rob Whitegold, Jaron Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show.
Merry Christmas.
Gemini Christmas.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Just saying.
I'm just saying, what's going on, fellas?
Oh, I always have a hard time trying to find it on YouTube.
What, the show?
Yeah. Like you pull it up.
If you just go to the channel, it's right above the videos in the thing. It says live now. Shows you the picture, all that. You got to go to the channel.
Yeah, but I click on that and I get that.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Mine always goes to the channel, or I go to the channel with the 2 C's, the Crony Club symbol. And then I get on there and it's right, like I said, you'll see the banner and it says it's live now. And then you'll see the videos.
Now I got it.
There it is. There it is. Now live.
I got the live chat room.
There.
I'm telling you, I was hoping, man. I was
wondering why it didn't show up.
Oh. Weird. Strange. And unusual.
Some of us dig more gold than work computers.
Well, I'm not very good with computers, so
I just know where it's at because I was showed a long time ago. I was like, it's just fastest way to me to do it. It's just go to the channel, boom, it says live now.
Right, but it had, I guess on mine there was a red insignia that goes up top. I had to actually go out and then go back in. That's the only way I could find it on mine.
Strange.
I had to go out and then I guess refresh it and then go back in.
Maybe that's what it was, refreshing.
Since that was already in. But then once I hit the live chat shows up. So.
Strange. That's what it is.
But I'm in.
Strange. It's definitely weird. I don't get it half the time. Half the stuff. Just wing it.
Well, that's like, it's strange because last week I seen a bunch of people digging. This week, maybe 1, 2, maybe.
Yeah. What was it? Super hot. They said it's too hot.
Man, if you ain't hearing 117-degree weather, you don't know what hot is. I don't want to hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody said the other day, you ain't got the humidity. I'm like, we got 30% right now because all this crazy crap
That's
going
it? 30% humidity is all you got?
At 117 degrees?
30%?
Hey, we can take the dry heat, man. You can't throw it both on us at 117. That's hot.
But it's only 33% humidity.
That's Arizona weather for you.
Like
right?
70. That's like 70 our temperature.
Yeah. Like I said, I went out to the lake today. You can see I got a tan.
Yeah.
You got a farmer's burn.
That's not sunburned. That's actually tan on my arms. That's from driving.
Sunburned to me.
This is a little different. That's a little sunburn on my
turned
head.
into a red lobster.
But we went out in overcast skies, which, we had to put stuff on. But then the sun come out and I said, it's time to go. But we took the inaugural ride on our boat that we got this week.
Wait, what'd you name your boat?
It's called the Lolita.
The Lolita?
It already had a name.
Lolita.
Can't change the name. It's bad luck.
No, the name goes with the boat.
Yeah, it's bad luck. You can't change it. Yeah. Which is a dumb rule. What if you don't have the name?
It's a true rule.
It's a folklore, I guess we'll call it. But,
people who rename their boats end up getting it sunk.
Yeah. So Scott is like the skipper.
Aye.
He's a captain.
I could just see it now, the Gilligan's Island theme
Right.
song.
Just sit right back in your hero tail. Where is the Gilligan's Island theme song when I need it?
That's funny. That is funny.
It is. It's good stuff.
Not like I haven't been on a boat before.
A
Well,
3-hour tour.
You get lost on Lake Pleasant, somebody will find you.
They have any inlets and stuff that you go in, or
Oh, dude, they got tons. It's a big lake. Where I used to go and go fishing at, I thought that was like the marina that was only on the lake, and you could just see the dam and like a little bit of the lake. Well, that thing, if you swing around, it's like, I didn't think it was that huge, but man, when you get on it, it's big.
is it?
Ah, interesting. Very.
You love boating.
Oh, crap.
Well, Freedom Boat Club makes boating easier than ever. At Freedom Boat Club, we buy the
Hold on, Scott. This is for you.
Just sit back and you hear a tale of a little trip. That started from this tropic point aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailor man, skipper brave and sure.
That's Lisa.
There you go, Scott. That's for you.
That's hilarious.
3-hour tour. So did you go on a 3-hour tour? Huh? Did you go on a 3-hour tour?
It was definitely 3 hours. We left at 8 this morning, got back at 3.
All right. So everybody, Scott needs a skipper's hat.
I got one.
Where's it at?
It come with the boat.
Where's it at, man? Why ain't you wearing it tonight?
It's out in the truck and stuff. It's sitting in, like, it's in plastic and everything. It's brand new. The guy never wore it.
Dude, you're supposed to be wearing. Get it, Lisa.
She don't know where it's at.
She'll find it. Go get it.
I'm fine.
3-hour tour. That way we.
Does he have the life preserver on the side that has it on?
Oh, do you have that on the side? The big life preserver thing?
No.
Life ring? Are you going to get one? It says SS.
No, but the boat come with about 15 to 20 life vests. I was like, good Lord.
How many people can you fit on it? 6?
Well, I mean, you could set, like, if you're doing things comfortably, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could probably get 7 on each pretty easy, 7 or 8.
So that's 2 life vests per person.
I guess.
So. Extra double safety there. But
Yeah.
double.
Yeah.
It's not like
I think the boat would be comfortable with 4 people on it better than a lot more. But I mean, if he's just going out for the day, you could get 6 or 7 on it pretty easy.
If you're doing it overnight or
If you're going out swimming, you're just usually cruising to the spot, throwing an anchor, and you're swimming all day right there. So you're really not on the boat that much. Maybe eat, get a snack, grab a beer, whatever. But you're not on the boat most of the time. You're floating in the water having fun.
Yeah. See, but it makes sense.
Inboard has inboard motors.
Inboard, outboard.
Oh, okay. Both.
Yeah, it's a Sea Ray. It's a bigger boat. But like I said, everything's been redone on it. It's like a house flipping. It's got new hoses, new everything, new pumps, like baffles. They went through it like with a fine-tooth comb.
Reconditioned and
cool.
And it doesn't leak. I pulled the plug today and just a little bit of water from what spilled off us and went in the engine thing. That's the only thing that come out. So I was glad about that.
Well, yeah, because you don't want a leaky boat.
No. No, you don't. But I mean, sometimes you got you'll get water in the bilge from some of the older boats.
Oh,
This one's dry as a bone.
Cool.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's real good. If I'm on a boat, I want a dry boat.
Yeah, I was glad. I liked it. I was like, good Lord, thank goodness.
Very important. To have a dry boat.
Yeah, you don't want to plug the leaks.
Right. No, you don't want to wind up like Gilligan.
Yeah.
Stranded on a deserted island. There ain't no deserted island in Arizona.
No, it's a desert island.
Yeah, you'll just.
But what's good about Lake Pleasant, you guys, is out there, is because if you go up to the mouth of what feeds Lake Pleasant, that's the Aqua Fria River, where the Black Canyon Creek's already tied into it. Where I used to be on Calamity 9, which a lot of people know about. They've seen those videos. That creek actually feeds into Lake Pleasant, where that boat goes into. And I'm thinking maybe I want to be able to go up that way and if it gets too shallow, I can't get there. But I mean, if you could get up there, it'd be neat to see if I could get up in there and how close I could get to the mouth of that, because it was all sand. You know, there was a claim there at one time. Just throw,
Very sneaky, Scott Tony.
just throw, just throw a
Put it on, Scott.
what?
There we go, Lisa.
There you go, Skipper.
Yeah, it's Captain Stubing.
Captain Scooby.
Oh, look, we got these two.
Yeah,
Wait, what's he got? Some bars?
Captain.
that's what says
And I'm
captain.
the first mate.
That's what I said. He said he had a couple of hats on there. This one says captain on it.
I like the other one better. The other one's cooler. Put the other
Right.
cap on.
Hey, Captain.
Captain. Hi, Captain.
Or
I'm the first mate.
And then Lisa's the
First mate.
You need a fancy captain hat too, Lisa. Sorry.
I know. I'm the co-owner.
that's funny.
You guys
That
are
is funny.
silent.
Yeah, that is funny.
Tidy whiteies.
That's cool.
You know, you got to have the captain's white hat with the white shirt.
T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you could have named it Tidy Whitey.
Somebody better be paying me for the ride. I'll chauffeur you around, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But like I was saying, if I can get up the mouth of that thing, it's all sand where it feeds out into it. You take a 6-inch dredge up there on the back of the boat, and yeah, see what you could get.
Ain't that lake one of them lakes that was going dry? Or no?
Not as much as Lake Mead. That's in
Lake
Vegas.
Lake Mead was the one that was really
Yeah, that's the one that's in Vegas in Arizona.
right. Okay, that's the one that was going
That'd
dry.
be cool if you can get a dredge out there and
That's what I told Lisa. I was like, man, it'd be nice.
just be a
Gotta
pain
be-
in the butt getting up over the side and then trying to get it back in. I mean,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that'd be the worst part.
Well, you know, Scott
Hook up or something. Yeah.
are requesting that Manny become Gilligan.
Oh, there you go. so we need a Gilligan hat for Manny now. What we need. Yeah. And let me see.
Might sink his dinghy.
Sink his dinghy.
So we need a sailor's cap for Manny. And Scott's got the captain's hat, skipper's hat.
Make it into a Gilligan. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs the whole Gilligan outfit for him.
Right.
Yeah, get a Gilligan hat.
Red shirt and the blue bell bottom.
Yeah.
It's probably under vintage clothes and they costume.
Probably. Probably buy it on friggin' Amazon. You know what?
You never can tell. You can buy just about anything on Amazon anymore, can't you?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to make sales, why wouldn't you go there?
You can get it on friggin'
Until something else comes
You
along.
can get it on Amazon, dude. The hat, the shirt, everything. You can
That's hilarious.
the Gilligan's costume on Amazon. Yep. You can even get the skipper shirt, the blue shirt he wore. That's what you need, Scott. The blue
Terrible.
My question about Gilligan, how much clothes did the Howells actually bring with them?
Oh, the house.
Sure.
I think they took up.
Oh, it was like 4 suitcases, wasn't it?
I think they had big steamer trunks, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't remember.
They had more than enough stuff.
Well, that's right. He did have the big trunks too,
Yeah.
because they had all the outfits and yeah.
Man, how'd they get it even on the boat? I'm calling
I don't
bull
know.
crap.
It's like
I'm calling bull crap, man.
there was
You
how
couldn't-
many people? Wait, there was like what, 7 people?
Yeah, but they had like 5 of those trunks, 3 or
And
4.
then they had all them trunks, and that
No.
boat did not look that big. The minnow was not a big boat.
No, it wasn't a big
It was a minnow. It was a minnow.
Name fit the boat, the minnow. It was not very big.
all those trunks that you've seen. How did they get them on that boat?
Yeah. Well, how'd they get 7 people on there for a 3-hour tour?
Well, if I had seats down both sides, you could
Why
get
they
7.
take all that stuff for a 3-hour tour?
Exactly. Good point,
Well,
too. Why did you have all that clothes and luggage for a 3-hour tour?
like I said, there's some bogus stuff that happened back in the days.
But you just got to think about this.
Little
Brandon.
fishy.
Something to think about. The minnow.
Yeah.
You know what? If the minnow had 20 tons of gold on it, I bet it wouldn't have been a loss for too long.
Well,
No.
it'd been lost too long anyway with the Howells money.
Right?
Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but the house money just regurgitates back into somebody else or goes back in the stock market.
Yeah, it could. They're the Howells.
But
Why were the
gold,
Howells? Why were
gold
the
never goes
Howells?
away.
Wait, why weren't the Howells on their own super yacht? Why were they on the
Hey,
Minnow?
that's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense.
Yeah,
I could see the professor and
yeah.
Marianne. I ain't
Yeah.
catching Ginger jumping on the SS Minnow in a
Oh,
lawn.
no Ginger either. Ginger would have been catching a ride with the Howells on their
Yeah,
yacht. But yeah, it's Professor Marianne, Skipper, Gilligan. Okay, that makes sense.
I could buy that.
Yeah, I could too. Now it's more realistic of a story.
Skipper wanted to go out and see something scientific on the way there. Marianne's just enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
But I ain't buying the house and the
right.
Ginger.
Yeah. No, they had their own yacht sitting there, super yacht like the Titanic or something.
Figures. It figures.
Story's got holes in it. Just saying.
Yep.
You know what else got holes in it?
What's that?
Gold prices.
Let's hear it.
Unfortunately, it's not great. Unfortunately, it ain't bad. Or fortunately, it ain't bad. But we're still up above that 2,300 mark with 2,318, and it went up or went down actually $1.40. That's not too much, but still we're staying around the 2.5 mark, and that's pretty good. Silver actually is 29.47, down 9. That kind of took a hit from 32 that I know it was at. Should have sold, Tim. Should have sold. We got platinum coming in at 1,000, down $1. Palladium's coming in at 973, and that actually went up $1. And rhodium stayed unch at 5,300 again. They are not trading rhodium for nothing for some reason. That's the third week.
They don't need it no more.
That's the third week.
They don't need it.
Well, you figure rhodium will trade. They'd be trading somehow. They just don't go. Okay, Bob, time out. We're not gonna. I'm not buying. You're not selling.
It's gonna go down to about $30 a pop. It's useless.
Maybe.
They could make it catalytic converters. Price just drops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the DAC was down. Dow Jones was up. SP 500 was down. So you do the math on that one.
Jaren, what's the Bitcoin at?
The Bitcoin.
It's loading. I'm on minimal data here. $63,286.
Oh, down a smidge.
See, worthless.
Not worthless. Still worth 63,000. I don't call that worthless. 63,000 is far from worth. It's worth more than rhodium.
Right.
Just saying. Worth a lot. 63,000 worth.
I was going to say it's worth 63,000, brother.
That's pretty darn good.
I know. You guys are just helping out the crash of the economy.
Just saying.
You're just helping out the crash of the economy. Go ahead.
Just saying. Just saying.
Hey, when people's coming to get that car from you, don't be crying to me about the wax.
Buy some Bitcoin wax.
I'll buy some Bitcoin wax.
Right?
Yeah.
Jared knows. Jared agreed.
We got rain here last night, in case you guys didn't know.
You got reindeer.
What'd you get? We got rain here. Rain here.
Reindeer.
Not reindeer.
I thought you said reindeer.
He's the only one with earmuffs on. He never can hear. I don't get it.
Hey.
No, it's the starting of the monsoons was 2 days ago, but it popped up last night. One did and come down pretty good.
Why do they call it monsoons? Again, I refer back. Again,
because
Scott,
no,
We're back to Gilligan's Island when they got monsoons.
No, what it is what how explained to me is because it's the time of year when we get a certain amount of humidification or humidity that makes these they just come out of nowhere. It just takes it takes the heat what we have and a certain humidity, and they just boom, there's a storm.
So why don't they just call it a storm?
Because they call it a monsoon because I guess it could do that for a month.
Oh, has it done it for a month since you've been there?
It's we have a couple of years it's pretty good.
Ah,
Along with the dust storms and everything else, but yeah.
Monsoon season.
It ain't every day, but you could say about every other day.
Ah, okay. Monsoon season it is.
It's an Arizona thing, man.
Arizona has monsoon season, just like on Gilligan's Island, they had monsoon season.
They had a real monsoon.
Palm trees was blowing over and our huts were
right.
rattling.
Gilligan tied to a tree,
Yes, now that's a monsoon.
Hey,
That's what I picture monsoons, like tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear monsoon, I think tornado.
But another thing I love about that show?
What?
Everybody ever crash landed in that little bitty bay.
In that little cove.
Yeah, how's that happen? Really?
And they always got off the island.
Yeah.
And didn't take nobody with them. Never. That was a good show. Just saying.
It was funny.
It was good. It was
So
good.
what else is going on?
Just trying, I think like everybody else in the world, just trying to stay cool.
Right. That ain't no doubt.
Hot all week. Yeah. Been in the 90s here. High humidity, high heat. Been brutal. Yeah. Yep. I'm sure everybody's feeling that heat, but it seems like in the chat room, everybody's just trying to stay cool.
No doubt.
Been rough. But I think this week,
get out in that water.
Take a break.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Get out there in the water.
Yeah, it'd be a good time to be in the water, but the humidity's just brutal too. So it's rough on you.
Yeah, but water always makes it feel better.
It does. It does.
If you're gonna get drenched, you might as well be wet.
Yeah. Might as well be with nice, cool creek water.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, there was a report that they were warning people up in Crescent City, California, to don't swim in the water because of hypothermia.
Wait, what?
Yes, the water temperature had dropped a couple of degrees. So it said if you spend more than 30 minutes in the ocean, you're going to end up with hypothermia.
Wow.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
It better be like 43 degrees or some crap.
It might be colder than that, but why? Yeah.
Well, I mean, seriously, it shouldn't be that cold.
Right. Why is it that cold anyway? Yeah. Did an iceberg float in and melt?
Well, you got to remember the ocean's a lot cooler than the Atlantic.
Yeah.
When I was in the and stuff, go in the water, it's nice and warm. It feels like you're going into a hot tub.
Right.
But when you go to the water on the West Coast, it's like going into an ice tub.
Yeah. It's no fun.
A lot of it has to do with the flow of water coming from and stuff like that.
I got you. I thought you were going to say because of the sludge and the contaminants floating in the.
Oh, no, that's here in Southern California.
That's Southern California.
It's places you don't want to go for a visit.
If you do, don't plan on getting in the water, right?
Let's go to the beach. No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, what you see on the news and everything washing down the roads, can you imagine what's out right there at the beach? Good gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of LA and Orange County have been closing down is because of a lot of the runoff from the rain, snow melts, and everything that's coming, the oil from the cars.
Not all that, the needles, all the other stuff.
Still kind of crazy
Right.
Yeah.
is what it is. I mean, if there's that much pollution floating down into the ocean, I think they try to put a stop to that somehow. Yeah.
Well, people try to step in, but
Yeah, by banning straws and stuff.
did that really help?
That's exactly.
Let's ban straws. Let's ban straws, but we'll let people shoot up on the road. We don't
That's
care.
right. But you can use all the hypodermic needles you want, especially in Mexico, apparently, because that's where it's all coming from, right, Rob? Floating down from Mexico, Tijuana.
Shoot, it
Freaking
ain't floating down.
or floating
Must
up,
be-
whatever way it floats.
Yeah.
Up, down. It's getting its way around there, that's for sure.
I'll bet you Tijuana's probably cleaner than freaking San Diego.
It might be nowadays if it's all floating
Yeah.
down to San Diego. Yeah. Tijuana's probably got some crystal clear water. Maybe.
Maybe.
Something to it. Yeah. Might be.
Yeah, it's been hot here. Today was 90. The humidity was pretty high. I mean, it was much higher than 30%.
See. But to me, I always think it should always be that hot in California. It's California. I always thought they were like 90 degrees and sunny. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you go inland, it's usually that.
Here's the song. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Right. It's just you think, oh, California is always warm and sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you think. Yeah. That's what I thought growing
And
up.
spot in Arizona, you always think of desert, hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Let
and
me just tell you.
we
Yeah. You think
in Ohio, we're
gray and gloomy.
our weather can change in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You walk outside and it could be cold one minute and hot the next.
Yeah. Like today.
32 degrees, and the next day it'd be 76.
Well, that's like you could have people coming down from Flagstaff to go to Phoenix, and they'll be like, okay, I'm ready to go home. They'll come right back. They're not going to stay down there in that heat. They're not used to that.
Yeah.
That's nuts, though. You would think
It hammers them.
all you Arizonians
It's in Utah, so Utah is heat.
Utah's as bad as here. It's snowing one minute,
Snow in 1 minute and then heat the next.
heating the next.
Yeah, we had a hailstorm remnants of that Alberto hurricane or whatever.
You had a hailstorm.
Yeah, it came down really bad.
That's right.
Now it's 98 now.
See, tomorrow it'll be snowing.
Surprise!
Hey, ooh, that's a warm one. What kind of humidity, Jaron?
No idea. I can't pull up the windows.
High humidity?
Wasn't he like the last one to even have snow?
Yeah, Jaron's always the last one.
Yeah.
That's what I
We just
thought.
had snow like last week.
See? See, he had snow last week.
they got rid of your spring. They just went winter. Bam! There's your summer, pal.
Summer. And
Summer. Don't get no choices. There's there.
back to winter. Oh. Summer again. Throw a little hail your way. I hate hail. Yeah. It's just insanity what it is. Crazy.
But a big Rich have some story or things going
Rich
on
has
here.
got something he hasn't had in a while.
Well, hot
we
here.
We got a surprise for everybody tonight.
Oh, well, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
There you go, Rich.
Oh, we're highlighted. We're on the big screen now.
You're the star.
Now I got to figure out how to do this.
How to share screen. You are sharing.
So I gotta exit it, right?
Just click your share screeny button, then pick the
I'm a
window.
little rusty, so
Pick the window you want. There you go.
okay. So tonight we're going to talk about something. So a friend of mine, LJ, she got this from her mother, and I need to go to my phone here because. So what it is the history of a lucky grouse foot, and it's a brooch. So basically, these things date back a long ways. There was a little thing that was attached to it. So it's a Scottish Latin 19th early centuries. Hold on one second.
Okay.
So Scottish late 19th, early 20th centuries. What could be more romantic than to show affection to a loved one by giving them a taxidermic bird foot? Examples of grouse and ptarmigan foot shawl pins appear as early as the 1800s. The wearing of them is associated with the skill and good fortune in hunting. There was a resurgence of interest in these items with the revival of Highland dress during the Victorian era. They were worn by both men and women on their kilts, their shawls, their sashes, and their cloaks, and given as a sign of infection or worn as lucky charms. Basically, almost like a rabbit's foot. As well as gem set examples, some were engraved on the silver pin with the word Mizpah, Mizpah, which translate as watchtower in Hebrew and can be interpreted as meaning, may God watch over you or wherever you are. Traditionally, the claws are worn face down for a pin on a gentleman's kilt and upwards for a brooch worn by a lady. There is a convention that when placed as a pin on a kilt, they must be two patterned squares over and up from the edge of the plaid fabric. So it's pretty interesting.
Very.
I mean, heck, they put a ring around the middle finger. I mean, come on.
Is that where they
And that brings me to another thing. It talks about the history of the grouse claw kilt pins.
right?
I'm not going to read into the whole thing, but it does say something, a bit of the history about the kilt pins, where the traditionally means by which to stop everyone seeing what a Scotsman wears under his kilt.
Sure.
Grouse claw kilt pins were regarded as being lucky for the hunt. Things you probably didn't know about kilt pins. This person found the account of grouse foot kilt pins from P.L. Hasman very amusing. He states that the grouse foot kilt pins were a sign of defiance against the Lards, since they were taken from the lands and made into jewelry. Also, the middle finger being highlighted by the settings of the claw as an indication of giving the finger. I'm not sure whether their account is accurate, and neither is Mr. Hyman, but that's an entertaining one. There is another story related to kilt pins, which may or may not be accurate as the account above. Kilt pins only came into existence in the reign of Queen Victoria. The story is as follows. One day while the Queen was visiting Scotland, she was sitting near a soldier whose quilt was blowing open in the wind. This apparently was more than the Queen wished to see, so she gave her own brooch to the soldier to fashion the kilt. And there you go. The kilt pin was invented. Kilt pins are used to hold the kilt closed, but not as you would think. Surprisingly, they don't hold the two layers of the kilt together. This would cause problems with how the kilt is hung. Also, it could be a way to show the wealth. Kilt pin also developed in a way to show the wealth instead of traditional plain blanket pin. The Highland Lords invested in more elaborate and expensive pins. So hopefully I can do this without screwing anything up.
Okay.
So I went to Google, and on here they have all different kinds of pins. Now that one, of course, the one that she had was amethyst,
Right.
but there's all different kinds, and hers also was silver. So this one right here there's all different kinds. You know, there's
Yeah,
all
but that
different
don't
kinds of,
like real grouse feet.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're all different types of grouse feet with different designs in them, different.
That one that you showed, that's a actual grouse foot.
Yeah. And these are grouse feet also. They're just different styles. I guess
Huh.
when here, you
Yeah,
know.
that.
I was gonna say there's snow grouse and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah, yeah, they're just all different types.
Huh.
So
interesting.
yeah, they're just all different types of grouse feet. And then our next topic.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is. It's really amazing.
A grouse foot. Wait. What is that?
So now we're going to talk about pink diamonds.
Pink diamonds. I didn't
So
know.
some of the things, pink diamonds have been discovered in several locations throughout history, including India and Brazil. But the majority of the world's pink diamonds came from the Argyle mine in Western Australia. So if you look up an encyclopedia, basically is what I did. Pink diamond is a type of diamond that has the pink color.
Uh-huh.
The source of the pink color is generally debated in the gemological world, but is most commonly attributed to plastic deformation that these diamonds undergo during their formation. So the color theories, numerous theories have been positioned as to how the pink is formed in pink diamonds. The theory is that pink is caused when the diamond is subjected to the shear pressure during its formation. So a similar theory is being tested on pink diamonds. The theory posits that the seismic shock propelled colorless diamonds to the surface and altered their molecular structure.
Huh.
So there's different theories, the radiation exposure, stuff to that effect. I'm not going to get into the whole details.
Right.
Properties determining value, the same four basic parameters. The four C's would be color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. Color is considered the most important. The grading of pink diamond is determining its value. However, the size is important and a consideration as well. A larger in pink diamond, the better its color, the more value it will be. One of the most famous pink diamonds is the Pink Star at 59.60 carats. This type AA, it's 11A diamond, is the largest vivid pink diamond in the world. In 2014, the auction buyer was unable to pay the promised sum and was subsequently forced to default on its purchase. Doesn't really say. The estimated weight was 182 carats.
Dang.
That's huge.
That is a big diamond.
Pink diamonds can occur in hues ranging from brown pink to purple pink, although pink can also be modified in color in other diamonds. Brown, orange, and purples are the only occurring secondary hues in pink diamonds, although a pink diamond can exhibit both brown and orange overtones at the same time, making it brownish, orange, and pink. Pink diamonds can occur in 8 intensities, like fake pink, very light pink, fancy pink, fancy pink, all kinds of
Pink.
fancy pink
Pink.
and pink. Pink diamonds fall under the category of type 1 or type 2A. Diamonds tend to have the irregular shape. And then you have the clarity, which be most gem quality diamonds are examined under a loupe to determine their clarity. This is 10 times the magnification, determines whether or not the diamond exhibits inclusions, either or not the diamond exhibits inclusions on its surface or on the inside. Of course, the flawlessness or internal flawlessness. Clarity has little effect on a pink diamond's value, since the pink diamonds are formed by a deformation on their lattice structure.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also, of course, had the lab grown diamonds. And of course, that's a synthetic diamond. Same as mine diamond, but it's manufactured rather crystallizing natural. Pink diamonds can be crystallized by using either chemical vapor deposition or the high pressure. And then source mines, pink diamonds have been found in all of the major diamond producing nations, notably Australia, Brazil, Russia, South Africa, and Tanzania. Is it Tanzania? Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Whatever it is.
Tanzania.
Yeah. Concurrently and throughout the 17th and 18th century, pink diamonds were being discovered in the Minas Gerais region of Brazil. Pink diamonds are still occasionally found in a Golconda mine in Brazil, but approximately 80% of the world's pink diamonds originated in the Argyle mine in Kimberley, Western Australia. While the mine was in operation, the Argyle mine closed in 2020. Out of the mine's 20 million carat annual output, only 0.1% were classified as pink diamonds. After the diamonds are polished, the total carats of pink diamonds become smaller still. That just gives you an idea.
That's good.
Well, I'm going to have to say I've never seen one.
Never
I
seen a pink
never have
diamond?
either.
Nope, never seen a pink diamond.
Me either. Can't say that I have.
They are beautiful though.
It is.
I've seen a lot of other crazy colored ones, but I ain't never seen a pink one.
Right? Me neither. Not. Well, I've only seen clear ones, though.
You know,
Yeah.
that's why.
That's
Oh,
all.
I've seen what they call a chocolate or a canary, which is bull crap.
Yellow.
They almost look like little crystals inside each other, you know?
Right?
Yeah, that's how the guy cuts it.
Yeah.
Everything's at a different angle. It's pretty wild.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking cool. Pink diamond.
Expensive.
Oh, you think? I wonder if it's more expensive than
I don't know.
in a clear white diamond.
I mean, it's a little bit more rare, isn't it? I think it'd be worth more.
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
The more scarce something is, the more it usually costs.
Are
Yeah.
we off share screen now?
Well, yeah. Well, they said something about a purple one too, though.
A purple what?
Diamond.
Yeah, it's called amethyst. Quit it.
Oh, he did. He said about a purple one. Chocolate, purple, yellow, pink.
Yeah.
I was like, a purple one would be cool. That got to be super, super rare.
That's probably lab made though, or something crazy like that.
I don't know if nature can make a pink one, why can't it make a purple one?
The rocks, the stuff it's formed in, the sediments around it, there's
Is
a whole
there-
lot of variables.
Is there such a thing as a black diamond?
I'll tell you what, why don't you hold that over for next week's show? Because that guy will know.
Is there such thing as a black diamond?
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's cold, but yeah, it's still black.
Not coal.
No, really, there's a black diamond. No joking it.
There seriously is a black diamond.
Yeah, no joking it. Black diamond. Look it up.
How much was that sucker worth?
Well, I've seen those. They're not that expensive. Like
What?
I said, they're not that bad. It's a black diamond. It's a piece of coal still. It's just got a shine. It just shines.
You can't call it a diamond if it's still a piece of coal.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's black as coal, and you can still
Yeah.
it's glass, but it ain't had the good stuff pressed out of it.
Oh,
It ain't like you're gonna look at the clarity of it. It's black,
yeah.
I suppose you could put it behind a light, but I don't know if that would work or not.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm looking too.
I ain't joking. There's a black diamond.
Right here. Can you see it?
Not yet.
There
Oh,
There you go.
see, now that looks cooler than any of them.
You sure
Yeah,
that's
but
not
you see,
the
Look how
You
cool
see
that
the-
is.
Yeah, you see the one on the second row and the third from the end. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've seen as a black.
Look at that. Look at you can
That's-
see cuts in that sucker.
Well, that's not a black diamond to me, but
That is a black diamond. It's
That is
a natural black diamond. Look at
How do
that.
I get back off of the screen now?
That's cool.
hit that X up in the right hand corner of the black screen.
Now, how
Yeah.
much is the price of one of them?
No.
No, go down to the right. To the right. Go up. Right there.
I can't.
You're-
The thing's in the way.
Oh,
There.
That's it. You missed it.
black diamond.
Yeah, I just like I said, the ones I've seen, they don't look that clear.
Okay.
I've seen the ones like the ones down on the bottom and stuff. They're just look like unfinished pieces of coal to me.
That didn't look like no unfinished piece of coal. That was awesome.
Now, of course, are we really sure that diamonds actually come from compressed coal?
That's what they say.
A lot of people are doubting that too anymore.
Why? Why are they doubting it?
You know, I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
just like they said the synthetic, they have the synthetic stuff too now.
I think it's funny because we all know that, well, diamonds usually are around puke tubes of volcanoes. So is it pressure that made them, or if is it something that's just been heated and cooled so many times down there that when that lava pukes up, they come with it and they cool off how they do? I don't know.
I don't know. But they say pressure makes them. So
You know what? I'm going to send you a story that you can do for the next time. It has to deal with volcanoes, and
okay.
it's one particular continent. It has to deal with volcanoes.
Has
Calling
the
it
volcanoes what?
gold.
Volcanoes in gold?
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting.
I'll send you the link to that story there, Scott. I saw it today.
Volcanoes in gold, Scott.
So we're gonna do more gemstones next week. So every week we'll do some more gemstones,
Oh, okay.
or whenever, maybe.
On
not-
Cooley's
we have a
Corner. So Cooley's Corner
We
is
have a guest next week. We have
drum roll,
The
please.
amazing, the talented Jeff Williams.com.
Jeff Williams.
Ain't had Jeff in a while. It's been a while since Jeff's been here.
So we have Jeff Williams next week on our show.
Yeah, it's been a
So
while,
tune in for that.
Jeff.
Share with your friends because they're all going to want to be there.
Yep. I don't know. Does he still have Slim or not?
I don't know. I haven't seen Slim in eons. Yeah, I think Slim retired.
Yeah.
Think he did. Yeah. I think Slim just retired. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
it's interesting. I mean, you see his videos lately here. He's more about the rocks and stuff, getting into the underground stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or it looks like he's leaning that way to me, just what I've seen.
Uh-huh.
He goes out. He's got a couple good videos, goes out and shows everybody about any, like all the levels, what they call stuff like that. It's pretty good.
I know he still has the mines and stuff that he takes people in and stuff. So I'm sure he'll talk a little bit about that. And
I know Rob had a good question. Is he doing his treasure hunt again this year?
yeah.
And did he have it last year? And if so, who is the lucky person that found it? And how long did it take him?
Yeah.
I wonder.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out next week.
So people in the chat room, make sure you have some questions lined up for them. And
Shoot them in. Heck yeah.
Speaking of chat room, let's go say hello to everybody in YouTube.
There you go.
We'll start off with Bigfoot Prospecting, Charles Hanson, David Vila, Ray Russo, John Hunt, and Ryan's Gold Adventure. Welcome. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Randy Lewis, Jane Hartley, which that's a new name.
yep, that's a friend of mine.
Oh.
Welcome, Gene.
Oh, that's cool.
Butcher. It's Ogre. Gotta say Ogre's still in here. GoPro Unlimited. looks like just about. Oh, he thought he's getting down to the very last of the chat. Sounds like a couple of them besides me, Rick, and Darren.
Well, howdy over there in YouTube land. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight.
Welcome, everyone.
No doubt.
That's right. If you're over in YouTube land and you're not a member of Gold Prospector Space, come on over and join the crowd. Glad to have you. Completely free
Because
to
it's free.
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 Come on over and join. That's right. Yep.
So we're still over what 7,000 members, something like that.
Not like that.
That's all right.
Something.
That is all right out.
7,905.
Yeah, cool.
Working on that 8,000 mark. Yeah,
Ooh, iconic.
definitely iconic.
Iconic.
It is iconic.
I know, right?
And we have people in the chat room from all over. What we have people from, I know James from Canada. We have Grumpy from Canada.
Yeah.
Got a lot of them Canadians.
Don's from Ohio. Wide Gold, of course, California.
I forget where Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad. I wasn't sure if he was Colorado or Oregon.
Where's David from?
David Vila?
He's up.
He's a Californian, ain't he, Rob?
California. Of course, Mr. Laddock. He's from Utah. That's Jaron.
Oh.
Ray is from Alaska.
He's up in Alaska.
Yeah, buddy. Juno.
We've had some guests, YouTubers that come in the chat from Australia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, David's from California.
Smokey from Scotland.
There's Mr. Dennis. How are you, Denny?
All right, he's from Canada, the upper half.
Huh?
Smokey's from Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where has Smokey been? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen Smokey either.
Must be in the creeks.
Thinking of
There's
smoke.
Dennis from Indiana. Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton.
Yeah.
Best Cooley's Corner, Dennis.
Oh, now he's eating Dan.
Trolley.
Trolley crawlers.
He's in for fish bait.
Are them sour?
Dennis.
Are they good and sour? I like them. Them are good.
It's what we use for fish bait for bass.
I've never used them. I've thought about it.
They work.
I bet they would.
They float a little.
And they release a trail of sugary goodness.
Yes, they do. The bass cannot resist.
Right. Won the Bass Anglers Sportsman Society tournament using trolleys.
Right. The only thing, went out looking for gold one day, seen the bass jumping. The only thing I had was a trolley. I put it on, caught the biggest bass of my life.
That's right. Good trolley. I bet you catfish would probably like them too.
Oh, yeah. The catfish, they like that dang old Kool-Aid stuff.
Right?
Yeah. We
Trolley.
did that with the bubblegum wrappers before, the silver.
Oh,
wrappers.
yeah.
Just wrapped it on the hook. And
Hey, there you go.
Make your own lure.
That's right. I mean, just like one of them people
hey, it worked.
Survivor shows where
Adapt and overcome.
they whittle a lure out of a piece of stump and put some foil on that sucker.
Yep.
There you go. Made me a topwater popper.
Oh, that's right. I got something to read. I forgot. Oh, that's right. Okay.
You got something to read?
Yeah, yeah. I got it. Lost treasures of the Old West.
Hold on. Let's make you spotlight you.
I like you.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
There you go,
There you go,
Captain.
Cap.
There you go, Cap.
Anyway,
That's right. We're
this
going to
is
call him Cap from now on, Rich. Cap.
This is a little something that I found trying to look up silver stories, which is not that easy. But the site that I had is not nowhere around anymore. I don't know. I got to go looking for it. But anyway, this kind of describes some different things, pirate treasure, that kind of stuff. But anyway, let me get to it. It says the American West is vast and its treasures is elusive. From the first Spanish explorers to cross the plains and deserts to quest for the West riches, loads of silver and gold has been unceasing. And over the centuries, thousands of stories, more or some more fantastical than others, have surfaced around hidden riches, buried loot, and disappearing mines. Here's a handful of folk tales of some of the most popular lost fortunes to have tantalized the eludedness of seekers for generations.
Yeah.
Ah, you know what this is going to be?
Yeah.
Nobody's found it.
Yeah. Nobody said nothing.
It's got to be. Yeah, either that or nobody said anything. Anyway, the first one says pirate treasure. It says, what could be more traditional than stories to be buried pirate treasure? And what pirate more likely subject than the notorious Jean Lafitte? According to the legend, Lafitte, we actually read a story about this, if you remember. Lafitte buried his swag, some 20 sea chests of treasure formerly belonging to the Emperor Napoleon, in several locations along the coast of Texas and Louisiana. Now and then, a few gold coins come to the surface, serving to keep alive the stories of Lafitte and his fabulous chest of riches. So remember, folks, between Louisiana and Texas, old Lafitte buried big old treasure chests.
I heard.
Well, I mean, if you found gold coins, where else are they going to come from? They got to come from something.
John Lafitte.
John Lafitte, yeah. Cavalry gold. In addition to the many legends that have surrounded Colonel George A. Custer at the Little Bighorn, we have grown persistent rumors of lost treasure. As one version goes, the captain of a steamboat far west, in order to lighten his load, buried some $375,000 in gold that he was safeguarding for miners to better accommodate the battle's wounded troopers. The gold still lies buried along the banks of the Bighorn River, or not.
Or not.
I don't know. I don't think that guy didn't just come back for it, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Outlaw loot. We all like that one. That's outlaw loot is the one you never talk about. Would never. I don't care what the name says on the bank. Don't tell nobody. Or the box, on the box, not the bank. Outlaw loot. Many of the West's most desperate outlaws have been credited with hiding the proceeds and their robberies of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and their ubiquitous wild bunch are reputed to have buried countless thousands of their stolen dollars in Irish Canyon, a small remote site in Colorado. Unita, is that right? No. Uinta Mountains. Unta?
Uinta.
Sounds good.
Uinta? Okay. Oh, yeah, Uinta. Okay, Uinta. I see the capital now. Which begs the question, with the life of ease hidden away within easy reach, why travel all the way to Bolivia to start life over as bandits? Now, is that really proven, though?
I don't know. I don't know if it's proven.
Did Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid take to Bolivia to start over?
I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't ever read the book. And you know the movie ain't going to be the same way.
Right.
Yeah. Desert Treasure Ship. Now, this is going to be an interesting. Just what is a Spanish treasure ship doing surrounded and buried in the sands of the Mojave Desert? Incroacious through it might seem, folklore has gallant swept inland by a freak tidal wave. That'd be a big one. Stranded it in its doomed crew along with tons of Spanish gold. In some stories, the ship holds a fortune in pearls. On the shifting sands over the centuries, the sands have converted it, but perhaps one day the wind will reveal a skeletal mass. Well, if it does, the silver's still got to be there, unless somebody's lying.
You know, I've actually heard stories about that same ship out there
Right.
at sea.
But a tidal wave to get you to the
Found.
Mojave?
Trust me, it's Salton Sea.
You know how big that had to be? A tidal wave to get you to the Mojave Desert? Unless it used to be lake.
Yeah, somebody found parts of the boat and used it as their fence.
Used
But
it. What?
it was a ship.
Man, that's far away, man.
They come in from the Gulf of California, the Baja section between Baja California and main section. They were going up there, and a hurricane pushed them up into the Salton Sea.
Man, that would be like, that's far.
Crazy.
Not saying it can't be done.
They got marooned, and the sands flew over. You gotta remember that section of the desert, Southern California, shifts all the time. The sands.
Like I said, I'm not going to say it can't be done because we got rocks around here that go to a point and they're still standing there on top of the mountain. I don't know. We don't know how. that still cracks me up. You go up here like, oh, that's going to fall. No, it ain't. It thing's just standing around.
Didn't some fools push them over, or some at some state park not too long ago?
I think wasn't it a couple years back? Wasn't it?
Oh, this was just a couple months ago.
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
There were ones in Oregon. I've heard stories out in Utah, and
it was at one of them places. They did it, pushed them rocks over. That
let's start a landslide while I'm sitting up
They've been
top.
standing there for God knows how long, a million years, and these morons decide they want to push them over.
Idiot.
Right?
And then we got last but least. Everybody knows this one. Lost Mines. Where do you think we're going to go, folks?
A Dutchman.
A Dutchman. Says the most common stories of fabulous hidden treasure swirls around the lost mines, such as claims as Arizona's Lost Dutchman and the Lost Adams have been luring gold hunter prospectors and treasure hunters for nearly a century and a half. Some have perished, so they say. There's no proof. You never find bodies. Some have perished, their fates merely enhancing the mystique of Hollywood, that Hollywood has exploited the legends with such films as, I didn't know this actually. Hey, take this down one. McKenna's Gold, in which Gregory Peck, have you guys ever seen that?
Wait, sounds familiar. Keep going.
It has Gregory Peck finds and loses the Lost Adams and Lust for Gold, featuring a villainous Glenn Ford as a fabled Dutchman. That's gonna be Gregory Peck and Glenn Ford. That's
50s.
That's 40. Yeah.
That's 50s, man. Probably.
It's called McKenna's Gold. Now, would they consider that a Western?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Probably, right?
Well, I mean, I got a Western channel that ain't got nothing but Westerns on it.
It might be on there.
That's what I was thinking, man, because they got movies on there. I'm like, I never heard of that guy before.
I know I've seen it when I was a kid.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I probably watched it with my dad or something. Yeah.
McKenna's Gold.
McKenna's Gold. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
dude, I didn't know they had an actual movie about the Lost Dutchman.
I didn't know it was about the Lost Dutchman. No,
I guess that's what it is. What's his name? What's his name plays the Lost Dutchman.
Right. Interesting. I'll have to watch it again now.
Yeah, you guys look at McKenna's Gold. McKenna's Gold.
McKenna's Gold.
You guys hit your Amazon Prime, whatever else you got. Tell me where you can find it at. Like I said, I do have a Western channel. It might be on there, but I don't know if that's a Western or not.
How's it spelled?
Oh, how do you spell McKenna?
Oh, McKenna, something like that. McKenna, yeah, IA. Dang it! I got rid of it. Now I couldn't find it again. Yeah, I think that's it.
Got the Sierra Madre movie, which I've been wanting to watch for a while.
think it's on YouTube, the whole movie. You can watch it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, do they make you rent it, or is it for free?
I think it's free, maybe.
Yeah.
You got to watch YouTube, man, because they got, oh, yeah, then you got to rent it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I have rented off there before, but then they keep doing these upscaling of their terms and service, and I don't like that, so I don't do it no more.
You can buy it. Yeah. Oh,
I bet you can.
On YouTube, it's $3.59. On Amazon Prime Video, it's $3.59. It's one of them.
McKenna, ain't that? Just think of this, and I mean, it should blow your mind. But Amazon Prime, okay, you get it to watch movies. You got a movies from the 1950s, and they're still trying to charge you $3 to watch that dang thing.
Yeah, of course they are. Because you know why? Because you want to watch it. So,
why? It should be free.
Nope. You want to watch it? We're going to charge you for it.
It should be free.
It should be free. I agree.
Oh, I'm glad you remember. Let this movie be free.
The movie.
Well, there's other movies that were made in like 2000s that you can watch for free on there. And they've been watched more than McKenna's Gold because I ain't never even heard of it until now.
Yeah.
So go figure. I don't know.
Wow. I'll be darned. That movie was made on a $7 million budget. But it grossed $41 million at the box office.
$7 million was an awful lot of money.
The release date was May 10th, 1969.
Oh my gosh, that's later than I thought.
I thought too. Yeah.
Because I thought, man, those 250s.
Yeah, 1969. It is in color, actually.
Well, I'm sorry if we dated anybody out there.
Wow.
There's people at home like, they're not that old, dang it. I watched them in the 60s.
Yeah. Gregory Peck, Omar Sharif, Julie Newmar, Telly Savalas. I think he was in it. Yeah. I swear he was. I swear it's
Mackenzie's Gold or McKenna's Gold.
I swear it. No, wait. You know what? Yeah, Telly Savalas was in McKenna's Gold.
Really?
Yeah. Gregory Peck, Omar Sharif, Telly Savalas, Julie Newmar. Yeah.
Omar Sharif, really?
Yeah. They all were in it. Crazy.
There you go, guys.
McKenna's I posted the link to the free one.
Oh, wait. There's a free one you can watch? And you posted the link.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
On YouTube. Okay, so you can watch it for free on YouTube, Scott.
Cool.
You click that link.
Oh, yeah. Jaron put it in there.
You can watch McKenna's Gold.
I'm going to see if it's on that Western channel.
It didn't say it's on there, so I'm
just saying I'm going to see if it is because, they got Westerns on there. Like, they got thousands and thousands. Like, they got Westerns. I never thought. I watched a couple of them. I'm like, this is the most corniest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't reach for it, Bill. I was like, good Lord. I could have hit that guy with a beer mug faster.
They had some cheesy Westerns.
There is some cheesy ones. I still like at the, that guy that's in They Call Me Trinity?
Yeah. Yeah, My Name is Nobody.
Dude, I've watched like almost everyone.
Those are the best Westerns there are.
I've even watched outside of the Westerns where him and his buddy gets into like the 1960s. They're like going through a small town.
Yeah.
Cruiser. Yeah.
What's his name is Terrence Stamp or Terrence something. Terrence. Oh crap! What's it? Terrence Hill?
I cannot remember. He's just all around funny.
He's good. He made them with some good Westerns. My Name is Nobody.
What's your name? Nobody.
Those were good ones. Yeah, agreed. Oh, very cool, Scott. Cool stuff right there. Interesting. Now I think, does Rob have stories now too?
Yeah, I got a couple I can share.
Oh, you were Mr. Treasure Hunter this weekend.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Slacking. Don't even say nothing. Way to go. We're sitting here, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Rob,
yada, yada, all you want.
Yada, yada.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yada, yada, yada.
So, last week I mentioned that the 5th annual treasure hunt in Utah, they were gonna be putting up their first clue, and they released it Friday. And as you can see in the on the screen there, it's all in Spanish, and I have no idea what it says.
That's the clue.
That's the clue. So
Ah.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and copy this URL, and I'm gonna post it into YouTube chat real quick, so you guys can go ahead and check it out.
Hey, can you use your Google Translator to translate that? If you take a picture of it?
I don't know.
Ah, dude, I thought you couldn't you?
Oh, I'm not that tech. I'm not that smart, tech savvy.
Jaron, can you do that? I think you can, can't you?
Google Translator?
Google Translator, correct. Yes.
It'll read that.
I think so.
I thought you talked into it and it
But
translated
I
it.
think you could take a picture of like words like in a book or something and it'll
Hmm.
translate it too. I think. Now don't hold me to it, but I'm gonna try.
Tim, I wouldn't be surprised. Seriously.
Translate it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm translating it. Oh, there we go. If you suffer pain that is cured with something, find the shortcut where the something heart sings. Find the place where it turn around and follow the shadow. Where do you learn to smell ice cream? Or did we eat lobster in the past? When you look at the sunrise again, go straight. You can do it. Look at the numbers as if you were something. The age when you arrived is what I noticed. Now you're close. One last clue. Move to the place with the best view. What? Strange.
Man, you'd have to break that down on like 6 different levels
Yeah,
just to get what it's talking about. You'd have
that's
to
crazy.
it's one at a time. You can't like skip one. You
No.
have to do the
Yeah.
one before you do the other.
So you can do that. Take a picture of it and translate it with Google Translate.
I just seen you do it. I thought that was cool, man. I never knew you could do that.
Yep.
I know they got the talking ones, man, but I didn't know you could translate like written words. That's pretty good.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. And I'll try to remember to post a link in the GPS chat too.
Now what is this again, Rob?
I remember this sort of.
Is it a book or a movie?
The last story, well, this picture that you see now is from a different story, but Utah is doing a $25,000 treasure hunt, and they're basically getting people to get out into a venture, into the wilderness to explore, but they're not putting it somewhere where it's not going to be dangerous for people. So it's pretty much going to be on one of the easiest hiking trails you can think of.
Really?
Okay, but what did that clue have to do with it, or is that just something else? I'm missing something.
That clue would lead you to the direction where you need to go to hunt for it, and then they're going to.
So that was the actual clues.
Yeah. So they're going to release more clues every Friday through email or Instagram. And like I said, if you click on the link that I posted on YouTube, it'll take you to their website, and you can follow and sign up for the emails, and they'll send you the clues. And of course, it's in Spanish.
Jaron just posted the translated version in the chat room, so you can read the clue right there in English.
We'll have to download that for sure.
Yeah. That's in Jaron's backyard. He needs to study that clue.
Yeah.
Right?
Where the choir sings.
Yeah, right. Come on.
Hey, what kind of treasure it was?
25,000.
Cash.
Dang.
Come on. If you suffer pain that is cured with gold, look for the shortcut where the choir sings.
Sounds to me like the Salt Lake Temple, the gold statue of Moroni. It's somewhere. There's a red lobster there.
Oh, listen to Jaron. He is on it. Go, Jaron, go. There is a red lobster there. Or did we eat lobster in the past? Smart, Jaron. When you look at the sunrise again, go straight.
Well, now you remember what they just said. Did we eat at Red Lobster?
Look
Or
at
was
the
that
numbers.
Or was that in the past?
Look at
So
the
what that
numbers.
means-
Wait,
What that means, yeah, but what that means is the Red Lobster could be there, or it may not be there now.
it says, look at the numbers as if you were a crow. So would that be like if you were flying over the numbers?
As the crow flies.
The age
Somewhere there's probably like a manicured lawn or something that's got numbers in it or something, I would think.
Or it could be a street address on somebody's house.
Yeah, but it's going to be something you can see as the crow flies. You
And
gotta
then
be up
move to
high.
the best view, you'd get up to the hill or something.
Yeah.
Numbers that you can see from the sky. What is it, landing? The bus, well, that's moving, but have numbers on there. Sometimes buildings for helicopters.
Where did you learn to smell the frozen? That don't make sense. Does it, Jaron, or does it to you?
No.
Smell the frozen.
Yeah, where did you learn to
You
smell?
might go up high in the. You might be in the snow.
I don't know.
Well, brings me back to the temple. They have lights every year, and everybody goes out to visit them when it's frozen. So I don't.
Thank you.
Lobster.
Love you.
Look at the sunrise.
This is a mystery, Scooby Doo.
As if you were a crow. Oh, Jaron, you got to go check that out. That's you, brother.
Brad says there's a Red Lobster and an ice cream store, so smell an ice cream probably.
Smell the
Maybe.
You could
Smell the frozen. Yeah, there you
play
go.
with me, Jaron. Go find it.
There it is, you guys. Some guns are on the first tomahawk it. Hey, hey, hey.
So go up there and look at the sunrise. Again, go
Head that way.
You can do it. Look at the
Follow
number.
the sunrise. That's going to be got to go east.
Yeah, so you head east.
Yeah.
Age when he arrived is
Headed towards the Wasatch.
You're close. One last clue. Move to the place with the best view.
That means it's going to be somewhere high.
It's going to be somewhere you can find
Not
it.
necessarily.
No.
But the best view, dude, the best view's always high. You can see.
Yeah, Brad says Ensign Peak. That would make sense.
Brad, you and Jaron need to head yourselves up there.
Yeah.
Guys,
There's not like a trolley that takes you up the hill or nothing, is there?
No.
or anything.
Okay, well that wouldn't be that. I was gonna say that would be the best view if you got to ride up the hill like a snow in like when it was snowing, but it was not. Yeah, the best view would have to be somewhere kind of high.
And it's got to be on up their hiking trail.
Or chairlift, yeah.
We have pinpointed this down in 20 minutes, boys. We're geniuses.
Well, that's only the first clue.
Yeah.
Hey, but that gets us to the second one.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the Didn't you see the movie Lost? Dang, I can't remember what it's called. It's Lost Treasure.
Oh, the Nicolas Cage one.
Yeah, it's clue after clue after clue after clue.
Curse of Oak Island.
Yeah, the Curse of Oak Island.
Yeah, that's crap after crap after crap. What'd they find this week, Tim? A piece of wood.
They ain't on.
Gotta wait for next season.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, we got past the translation.
All right, so
Continue.
we all know about this. The treasure. Hidden treasure. So Staten Island is commonly known for its parks and historic sites, and it's completely overlooked by the rest of the city. However, a Colorado family forgotten the borough is a hidden treasure, as reported by the New York Post. David Hager and his wife and two sons went to Staten Island last month in a seemingly unusual pursuit of a secret treasure. Hager did not make the decision haphazardly. He was actually tracking down the treasures written about in a Byron Press novel, The Secret, A Treasure Hunt. Excuse me. Published in 1982. Priest decided to blur the lines between the fantasy and fiction by traveling around the country and burying 12 ceramic boxes with keys inside for readers to search for based on poems and illustrations included in the novel. So far, only 3 treasures have been found in Cleveland, Chicago, and Boston. According to the New York Post, keys can be exchanged for the author's estate for the valuable gemstones. The book and the hunt for the treasure has spawned a cult phenomenon, with thousands of Facebook users participating in multiple groups and amateur sleuths making their own theories into video content. The author was originally from Brooklyn, and fans were convinced that the treasure is buried in New York City. Based on clues, much attention has been paid to Statue of Liberty and some small islands in the New York harbor. But could it be Staten Island? That is the spot after all. The clue started in the shadow of a gray giant, where the seeker needs to find an arm that extends over a slender path. Apparently, in the location, there is often a whirly sound and cars abound. After a series of other brain teasers, the clue ends with gaze north to Isle of B. Now, hunting on Staten Island, Hager was determined to find the 4th hidden box. He came to Staten Island energized and prepared to an undisclosed park. Now, he requested the New York Post not publish the location out of secrecy and the lack of licensing to be digging, pretty much.
Right.
According to Hager's interpretations, the key he longs for can be exchanged for a topaz gem, which the New York Post reports is worth up to $2,000. Hager and his family dug for the treasure over 3 days, according to the Post. Due to fatigue, dying batteries, and time limitations, the treasure hunters had to retire their efforts for the time being. Although no keys were ever uncovered, Hager's optimism and determination are unwavering. Haggard says, "We'll be back. We just ran out of time. We'll return with more equipment, more batteries, and be ready to go again." Unfortunately, there will be no more clues regarding the whereabouts of the remaining keys, as Priest passed away in 2005 due to a car accident. However, in his memory and legacy live on as treasure hunts across the country persists.
So how many of them boxes did he hide? 12?
Well,
Wow.
Yeah, but see, it said the Isle of B. Oh, wait a minute. It said the Isle of B. Now, that could have been an island, or it could have been an inlet with a slang name of B, because A was already taken. So it could have been an inlet that you go in. Just saying.
Yeah, Captain. Yep.
But no, it says Isle of B. That could be like take your second inlet, you know?
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough time for any more stories, but I just want to share.
Ooh, look at there.
This week was a very good week for me at the park. I went hunting.
Oh, look at that.
It's a dirt ring.
It's a dirt ring. It's a pretty dirt ring.
Can we see it cleaned up, Rob?
Says hell no.
Oh,
Get out of here.
hey, that is a beauty.
Wow.
Nice find, Rob.
Yes.
That thing better be cut glass.
So you say it's 18 karat.
18 karat
Yes.
gold.
Carat gold, and I think it's going to be a ruby.
It's a mighty fine one. Did it?
You think it's a ruby, huh?
It did it lose some of its small stones on the side, Rob?
No, all the stones are there.
Are they different color or are they
Same color.
just dirty? I can't see them sparkling like.
It's red.
Oh, they're red little stones.
Yes, red little stones.
Ah, very interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember what they call those little stones around. Dang it, they got a name for them because they're you know, like how crystals get long. They cut those things up like that and put them in there, and I can't remember what they call them.
That is a nice find, Rob.
Yeah, no doubt. That's smoking, dude. That's better than the last one. That's yawning off. Well, I'm going to say hand in hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's a real ruby. If it's a real ruby.
Yeah. So I ended up finding another ring at the same part.
Uh-huh.
This one turned out to be silver plated, and of course it's CZ's. And I've also dug up a piece of a necklace, a chain, one of those really thick rope chains
Rob.
with stones in it.
Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I wanted to see it cleaned up, the silver one. Well, that's still a cool little prize.
And that one ring looks like it has been through heck.
Yeah, it does, but it's still cool.
God.
It's still cool.
I mean, I'm just thinking if it was in a park, how many kids just stepped on that and grinded it in
It
the
looks
dirt,
like
you
it's
know?
had some abuse, but it's cool. Still cool find. So's that
Yeah.
piece of that necklace is pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, and that tested 10K.
You had a
So-
good day.
Yeah.
Got a piece
Also,
of
one
Kumo
more
magnet.
real quick. If you're into astronomy, you know, looking up in the sky, seeing the nice, beautiful stars at night, look for a new star that's coming out pretty soon. There's going to be a rare nova event that only happens every 79 years. And it's going to be, let me go ahead and pull up this.
Oh, yeah.
Down along the Corona Borealis section,
Uh-huh.
where the U is by Hercules.
Right.
If you look up there, there'll be a new star shining. I know this year after a while, but it happens every 79 years.
So a star is a planet, correct? Is that correct?
No.
Wait. What do you mean? Yeah.
A star is a star, a planet is a planet.
A star
Yeah.
is a planet, ain't it?
Yeah. So there's two planets. There's a dwarf and there's a red planet. And the helium is sucking into the white dwarf, and then that when it starts growing, it makes an explosive event, and that's where we get the new star. And then it's going to die down, and it's going to continue to suck up more helium from that red planet again.
Ow. Yeah. The old Corona Borealis.
They were predicting it to happen by September, but they noticed it was going to occur pretty soon. So look up in the night sky when you're out there.
Look for the Corona Borealis. If you can find it.
They've been seeing as far down as Arizona last week again.
Hey, they
I'm
got
like,
an
really?
app. They got an app you can put on your phone and point it up, and it'll show you what the star formation is. So it'll show you the Corona
I
Borealis.
know.
The app Planets on mine, and I can just rotate the phone and figure out where the constellation is.
You can see right where the Corona Borealis is.
Yeah.
The old Corona Borealis. Should have known.
Oh, place it might show Uranus.
It could show Uranus too. I think it's right next to the Corona Borealis. Uranus, Corona Borealis. The other side by side.
Guys.
Just saying.
I cherish these moments like a cup of Maxwell.
Right. So get the app. What's the app called again, Rob?
I use Planets.
Used planets.
I use what's called Planets on the iPhone.
Planets, just plural. Planets. And then you could just point your phone and spin around, and you could find all these star formations.
Yep.
Find your
Like, like what are some of the other ones? Big Dipper, Little Dipper.
Let's go to this spot.
Oh my gosh.
What, Scott? You know more of them?
No, there's freaking tons.
There is tons. I know that. I
Yeah,
know the
there's
Big Dipper, Little
there's
Dipper.
Orion Belt.
There's Orion.
I can't even ever find the Big Dipper or Little Dipper.
Orion, there's Pegasus, there's a lot of them.
Go out there and I see it every time.
I can't ever spot it. It's like to me, it just looks like a bunch of stars in the sky.
I like going out and just spotting the satellites going, yeah. flying through the air real quick.
Did they go that quick, or is that an air?
Oh yeah.
They boogie.
Wait,
They
the
boogie.
satellites are moving fast.
Yes, they are, buddy.
Can you see
They're-
the space station?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can at times.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
It moves very, very fast.
the space station moves fast too.
Yeah, because it's not that far from Earth.
Right.
So that thing's like, it's going across the air pretty darn quick, buddy.
So when you see a bunch of dots in a line going
Uh-huh.
by it, that's Elon Musk's space, whatever internet he's got.
Oh, Starlink?
Yeah.
Is it
You
really?
can see the sun bounce off every satellite if it goes over you. You'll see it.
Ah.
You'll see it for about 13 to 15 seconds, and then it'll disappear again because the angle changes.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of times when you're seeing that, it's because of the sun is reflecting off the satellites, even though it may be dark at night.
Okay.
Like the sun reflecting off my head. Huh?
Right. It's a rich satellite.
I think the only satellite that I can remember being launched that's being used still, well, I can't say being used, but the MTV satellite, man. I remember when that was launched.
Did they really launch a satellite?
Yeah.
Wait, MTV, yeah.
It's satellite TV. Satellite, yeah. Heck yeah, they did.
That
Why do you
sucker-
think they had the Moon Man and all that?
Yeah, but that sucker's up there a pile of rust right now.
Yeah. Well, it ain't playing much music either, buddy.
Exactly. It's playing Teen Mom and stuff. So
MTV hasn't played music for years. I don't even, they shouldn't be ashamed to even call them MTV.
agreed.
I know.
Agreed. I agree to agree on that one. Yeah. They should call themselves Corona Borealis.
That or I can hear your brain getting fat right now.
Because they don't play music videos no more.
If you're watching the crap on MTV, you have got some problems in your life.
Or you're really bored. So
More time.
Oh, you have to be bored. Go out and feed some pigeons, for God's sake.
go find some gold. Turn off MTV. We don't want our MTV. We used to.
They're the ones that started all that reality crap.
They
Believe it or
did.
not. Yeah, they did back then.
Yeah.
And now it's all over the.
That's all it is now is reality TV on MTV.
Yeah.
It ain't even good reality. Give us a gold show on MTV. Maybe we'll start watching it. Yeah.
Go,
Yeah,
go,
no
go.
doubt.
Right?
Sure.
Something. Just saying. Oh, did you guys watch Parker's Trail?
I don't know. I didn't get to get on this weekend.
Jaron, you did.
How was it? Update.
Update, Jaron.
They
I,
we'll try. I'm breaking up here, but
uh-oh.
they were talking to those people, and apparently they were talking to the wrong people.
Uh-huh.
And how they talked to the first 4 people, then they said there was 7 in total.
A co-op.
The other ones came and said that's not. They don't. Yeah, they're not legally the owners, so there's like legal battles going on, and they don't want to get in the middle of that. So they're
Oh,
basically
Yeah, no.
there's a no-go there.
so they're basically bailing on that project?
Yeah, but it was none of this was in their original plans anyways. They're just waiting for that other
Right.
deal they made to dry out.
Yeah.
Ah, but yeah. Because I
You couldn't
seen
buy it.
I
You couldn't
seen
buy nothing off nobody, Tim.
well, I seen them getting some samples. They were going to get some sample tests done by a geologist, and then I guess that all came to a screeching halt.
Just as soon as they found that, the producer called Parker over, said, "I need you at the car right now."
Yeah,
Somebody came to the hotel and said, "These are not the rightful owners."
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
These
Yep.
are not the droids you're looking
They're not. Well, darn. So now
And if I had to guess, those the first 4 people they were talking to in that co-op were in a little shack, not very
Right.
nice, building. And then when they went to meet the other people who claimed they are the rightful owners, had a nice building, nice, office, seats, and they got the money, so they're going to be the ones that end up with it, whether they are owners right now,
Right.
but they got the money.
You're right. Yeah. So that even if they're not, they will be. Right. Interesting though. Good gosh. Because they did do a couple little test pans I seen, and there was gold in them tailings. For sure. So What about Hoffman's Family Gold? See, I haven't got to watch that, so I need details.
I didn't see that one. Did not see that one.
Anything, Jaron, on that?
Update.
Well, they had holes in the box, and that farmer guy was pretty much thinking that he was in charge, and he's like, "We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna build a whole new box." And uh,
How do you have
Sparky
holes?
Sparky said, "No, we're gonna put some AR something bulletproof sheeting in and weld it in the bottom." And
Huh?
Todd ultimately agreed with him, so they got the fix done a lot faster and was able to start running dirt.
And was this on the Pearl or the other drama?
The Pearl, the
Pearl.
black, whatever has already been running, but they needed two to get going.
Right. So
But
did
the
they do
holes
a cleanup or anything?
Yeah, and they found quite a bit. I can't remember what the number was.
Hmm.
Both
What-
both
what-
trying
box.
did a cleanup. They had both running. And what is their goal this year? Did anybody catch their goal?
3,000.
3,300.
3,300 is their goal to break even, right? Anything above that's profit. Mercy.
Spoiler alert, they're gonna beat that because they're gonna do it for what's his face retiring, Jack.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. So this is for Jack. We're gonna beat
Yeah, Jack's gonna retire. This is his last year. So
Okay.
we know we've seen that in all these other shows when somebody passes away
Yes.
or is ill.
We
They
beat
do it for them and then they just they beat the goal by like thousands.
yes, here. So our goal was 3,300. We got 5,500 ounces.
Let's go.
You're right. Yeah, you're
Wait
right.
a minute. Helmet taps.
You're right. Yep. Right. Yeah. So maybe if somebody retires on Oak Island, they'll find the treasure. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, Lord.
Maybe. Maybe somebody needs to retire.
Yeah.
And then they'll find the Holy
Or
Grail.
when one person passes away or whatever it is.
Well, one more is supposed to die before the treasure can be found anyway. So
Right.
what if one just retires? That's just as
Well,
yeah. And then they
Yeah.
find the treasure. I'm just saying, I'm just reaching here. It's a big treasure. Yeah. I got to keep you guys updated on this Oak Island.
All right.
Keep you in the loop, so to speak.
Yes, you don't.
What's happening on the old Oak Island? I know.
They were actually working on the splinter box for the Holy Roller. Now, when they realized how many holes they were in that box, they painted out. It was over 2 ounces of gold that was being trapped in those holes.
Really?
Be all right.
And can you imagine some of the holes that went right through the ground?
That's down on the ground underneath the trauma.
Yeah.
That's worth taking a bucket.
Yeah. Wow. And that you say it was on the Holy Roller, not the Pearl?
Yeah, the Holy Roller.
That's a newer box, huh?
I'd have to take a bucket or two out from below that hole there, Tim.
Yeah, all the dirt that's underneath that box would be.
Hey, I like the shiny dirt. I'll just take this.
Right? Dang. Just saying. So the Oak Island boys should be at Oak Island now digging. It's summertime up there.
Yep, they're probably already started.
They're probably up there dusting off the Holy Grail as we speak.
They should be go find a treasure they can actually find.
Yeah. Bet you they are. They're polishing that fancy cup that Indiana Jones was looking for. What's it called? Is that the Holy Grail, right? I don't know.
Ark of the Covenant.
Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna see, Scott, when they come toting it out of that hole. Yeah. Just go. Tim said that it was there. Yeah.
About 3 more years, you're going to hear this sound. Womp, womp, womp. And that's when they got to retire.
That's all the naysayers that didn't.
They're like, well, that's it. We dug up the whole island. And they're telling us to get out of here now.
No, that's all the naysayers. because they're
Yeah.
gonna,
We'll see about
Oh,
those
man.
tunnels. They said they found tunnels. We'll see.
they're gonna be pulling that gold and treasures out in a truckload.
Yep.
Armored cars loaded
I
up.
have the Canadian equivalent of the FBI guns in his thing.
They show up in the middle of the night with armored cars and a backhoe.
I like Pennsylvania.
Yeah. What
Those
treasure?
There's
guys
something going on.
What treasure? There was nothing here. You guys are crazy. There was nothing but old timbers. That's it. Sand.
Just some wood.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up there, Captain. Skipper, you got any adventures planned for any 3-hour tours this week?
I don't know. I might go fishing, but I don't know.
Might go fishing, man.
Like I said, it's summer. Like the weekends, that's what we got it for us because we can get out instead of sitting here in the house because you can't do anything. You're sitting in the house all day, and it just gets old. We can only clean so much. We can only do so much of this, do so much of that. So we got the boat. So the heck, we want to start doing that. We've been looking for one for 2 years anyway, but we found one that we really like. So
now you can live out your dream on the 7 seas, Captain.
yeah.
Yeah. Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Or it's on Lake Pleasant. It is.
Arr.
Next week is Pirate Week in honor of Scott. Now, don't forget, everybody, if you want to send Scott a captain shirt from the show Gilligan's Island,
No, you don't.
or a Gilligan outfit for Manny,
Don't forget next week, Jeff Williams.
No, you don't.
just let me know. We'll make
Don't
it.
waste your money, folks. I'd rather see you donate it to Gold.
Don't
Ross
forget about the
Hospital.
fundraiser, too.
That's right.
Yeah,
Forget about the
Get it on the
fundraiser
phone.
and Jeff Williams next week,
yeah. Hit that fundraiser, guys.
right here on Prospector Radio.
Hey, buddy.
Jeff Williams. Thank you, Dennis, again. And till then, thank you
Good
all.
night, everybody.
We're out of here.
Good night, Gold
Have a great
Diggers.
week. See you next week. Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Next week, JeffWilliams.com.
Corona.